Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome to a new video. We are going to get ready together for my birthday today. I have a drink here with me to celebrate with you guys. This is my new favorite beverage. This is the Jelly King from Bellwood's Brewery. I love the original flavor the best. It is sour beer, which I discovered this summer and have just totally fallen in love with. So, cheers. Anybody that knows me might say, but Jessica, it's not your birthday. And that's true, it is not. My birthday is January 9th, which is long gone. We're almost a month past it. But Will and I were in Mexico for my actual birthday. When we got home, I went to Vancouver the next week. The week after that was Will's birthday. So just in all of that time, I didn't really find the time to kind of celebrate here with my friends. So I decided to put something together last minute this weekend. I feel like birthday parties are just intrinsically stressful. Like they just have so much of this added anxiety. So I do normally try to like avoid doing anything too big or too crazy for my birthday, but for my 30th birthday, Will and I had this huge house party in our old apartment, and it was like one of the funnest days of my life. It was so much fun. So I'm trying to embrace the birthday partying a little bit more, although there's been a lot of stuff going on this year that has made it even more stressful than normal, but I'm doing it anyways. So obviously we've started. I just went in with the Merit complexion stick for my foundation. I've been just in love with this foundation again recently. I'm mixing the shades Cream and Camel. I don't really want my makeup to take forever, so I'm starting with my base first. I find that if I start with my eyes, like would be best to do in this situation, my makeup can take much longer, and if I start with my foundation, things go quicker. And so we're doing that today. I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Concealer. This is a lighter coverage than what I would typically kind of want for this evening. So I am just going to add in a little bit of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer as well, just for a little bit of extra coverage. I'm not using this one alone because it's a little bit too dark for me now. And then I need to dampen my sponge, so I'll be right back. Will I ever learn to do that before I start? I don't think so. I've come to this place here in my life now in my mid-30s. I have friends who want to go out and party and dance, and some that would rather not. So my plan for my birthday was to go out for dinner, and then after dinner go to a club and go dancing. But like I mentioned, have had a lot of other things happening, and so I wasn't able to plan this as well in advance as I would have liked. And so when I was looking for dinner reservations on like Wednesday this week, they were not available. It's impossible to get a reservation in this city the week of. You need to make your dinner reservations like weeks in advance. So I tried a bunch of different restaurants. Nobody had anything for the time that I needed. So what I ended up deciding to do was I invited everyone over here for 6:30. But the evening is really gonna start at 8. We're going to this place called Bandit Brewery. It's on Roncy, or just off Roncy. They have a nice menu of like shareable foods and also full meals. And then they have a nice variety of foods as well. So they have like vegan food, non-vegan food, something for everyone. And they don't take reservations. So I'm gonna show up there for 8, hopefully get a table. They have these nice big long picnic tables. I don't even know how many people are coming, but hopefully enough to fill one of those up. And yeah, we're gonna eat and drink some beers, some wine, whatever everyone wants. And then I think we're gonna leave there and go to Mahjong on Dundas West, because it's a place that's really comfortable for me. There's all of these new places that have been opening up recently, and I kind of looked into going somewhere new instead, but I feel with all the pressure that birthdays already have, adding a new place to go that you've never been to before can just lead to disaster. Like, what if you have to stand in a super long line? Last night was also literally the coldest night of the year. So tonight is gonna be, I'm sure, equally as cold. So I'm really afraid of people having to wait and like stand in lines. So I'm trying to get to Mahjong by 10, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, it's all very stressful, but hopefully we'll just work out and be fun. So I just set my entire face with the Airbrush Flawless powder from Charlotte. And I kind of want a little bit of bronzer happening. I've been feeling over bronzed a lot lately. So I'm gonna try and be really light-handed as I do this today. Just the last few times I've been doing my makeup, my skin is so fair at the moment and I've just been too heavy-handed and feeling like over bronzed. So I'm gonna take the lighter bronzer in the Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm palette and just really lightly get it on my brush here and then softly start dusting that onto my face, and I can build up the color if I feel like I need more. Okay, so like looking in the camera, I feel like I could use a little bit more, but I need to be careful. We can add more later if I feel like I need it. I just really do not want to overdo it. I am feeling like I want a really healthy, juicy glow to my cheeks tonight. So I think I'm going to use this guy right here. I haven't used this in so long. This is the Beauty Light Wand in the color Pinkgasm from Charlotte Tilbury. This was trending so hard on TikTok last year and it took me forever to get my hands on one. And now I never use it. Classic. I'm applying this as like a blush and a highlighter, and if it looks like that's a lot, that's fair, but it's tends to really sheer out and you lose quite a bit of the pigment as you blend it in. I don't want this makeup to take forever because Will is out here doing all the cleaning and the prepping for hosting people before the night begins, and I want to go and help him with that. And we were like playing music and having fun before, and we had to turn that off for me to film, so I just kind of want to get back to it, but I also wanted to like film and hang out with you guys too. So here we are. Okay, I feel like I don't really like what happened there. It like blended out so much on my cheek. I don't really want the pinkness in this part of my face, so I'm just gonna kind of cover that up with some concealer and try to just blend that in a bit better. I've just been feeling over blushed and over bronzed lately, so I'm just feeling hesitant to allow that to happen again. It's so easy when you're doing someone else's makeup to realize that you've like put on too much blush, or to start with less and add more when you need it. It's so much easier to like grasp that on someone else's face. It's harder on your own face. For me anyways, it takes seeing myself in my YouTube videos to realize like I have too much color on my cheeks. Okay, so now I basically have none. That was kind of a fail. I'm gonna put this away for now, and I'm gonna go in with its sister. This is the Beauty Light Wand in the color Spotlight. So this is more of a true highlighter rather than like a highlighter blush combo. And I'm gonna just take this one a little bit higher on my cheekbones. Maybe add a little bit to some other parts of my face too. And I'm gonna blend that one in with my finger to try and be a little bit more precise with the placement this time. Okay, let's take a little break from the face because I'm not loving what's happening here. So let's just kind of ignore it and move on to something else. I'm going to prime my eyelids really quickly. This is the Laura Mercier eye base. I don't know what I'm wearing it tonight either. I was kind of thinking of like an outfit with a skirt, but it's so cold. So I think I need to wear pants, and I don't really have any dressy pants. I have the new ones that I just bought from Aritzia that are kind of like workwear, but I feel like if I pair them with like more of a dressy, going outy top, that could be a cute look. I don't know, I have to try some stuff on. The reason why I don't want this to take up all my getting ready time. This week, I have been using this palette every time I've been doing my makeup. This is the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette, and I've just really been enjoying it. I feel like it's super intuitive. Like I don't even have to think about what I'm doing with my makeup. It's just really easy to like dip your brush into any of these colors and come up with a really nice, neutral, easy look. So I'm gonna follow suit with that today and start with the color. Let's go Sundown, kind of the warmest orangey, transition-y kind of color that's in here. And let's go all over the lid with this and smoke it up into the crease and above it as well. I'm just switching brushes to the Refer 15 and using that to buff out the edges. Oh guys, guess what? We got all of our wedding pictures in. They came in late, not last night, but the night before. Will and I spent an hour going through all of them. I'm so beyond just like happy and in love with them. There are some amazing ones. It's funny because there's some terrible ones too, but like just the overall vibe of the pictures is exactly what I feel like we wanted, and I just feel like I'm gonna treasure them forever. They're so amazing. I'll pop in a few here in case you guys missed the video where I showed the sneak peeks and you want to get a little bit of the vibe. But yeah, I love them. I was kind of reliving the wedding again in my mind for the last couple days since we got them, and just like, I don't know, kind of remembering the feelings of how stressful everything was in the days leading up to it, and how I couldn't sleep if I would start thinking about the wedding before I went to sleep at night. Like, sleep was just not happening, and it was just such a crazy time. I'm gonna go in with Silk right here, which is kind of a finer shimmer, and what is this? True Bronze right here, which is a little bit of a chunkier shimmer, and I'm just gonna mix the two together. Yeah, right after the wedding happened, Will and I were like, oh my god, I wish it wasn't over. When can we get married again? That was so much fun. But looking back on the pictures, we both kind of had this feeling of like, I'm glad it's over. It was so stressful. So much love though, like so much love. It was the best. It was the best thing ever. This is normally why I would do my eyeshadow first, because I get tons of fallout with these shadows, but we're just letting it happen today because speed is my priority. I'm still taking both of those same colors. I'm just going in with my finger this time because I feel like I'll get a bit more of the chunky glitter if I use my finger. That's kind of more what I'm looking for. And then I want to use this eyeliner that I got from Sephora that I haven't tried yet. This is the Sephora 12-Hour Colorful Crayon Contour. It is in the color Aloha Matte Matte. I don't know if you can tell, I'll try to zoom in on it, but it looks like this reddy brown color, and I want to use that for my eyeliner today. So to kind of smoke out this look and deepen up the outer edges, I'm going to go in with the color Magma right here. I just think that this is going to perfectly complement that liner. So I'm just adding that to the outer corner. And then I'm literally just going to smoke that out, and that's going to be pretty much it for this eyeshadow look. I might add a little bit of that to the lower lash line as well, but I might not. We shall see. I would love to post some more makeup content on this channel, but I've been kind of having a hard time coming up with ideas of what to post. So if there's any videos, any requests, I used to get requests all the time, and I would love filming those videos, and I don't really get them anymore. So if anybody has any requests or video ideas, please leave them for me down below. In the past, I've had people ask me for makeup for like certain occasions. Like once I filmed a video for like wedding guest attendee type makeup. Once I filmed, I'm just taking whatever's left on this brush of that Magma color and just adding a little bit to the lower lash line as well. Once I filmed a weather for hot makeup video. Hot makeup, how to get your makeup to stay and look good in hot weather. I'm trying to think of other request videos that I've done. There's been a few, so if you guys have any, please let me know. All right, we are smoky, we are bronzed, we are ready. I'm going to try and get into this pencil. Everything in life that is detailed is so much more difficult with these nails. When I was in Vancouver getting my nails done, I usually get biogel on my nails, and when we got to the nail salon and I asked for a biogel refill, they said they didn't do it there, they only did hard gel. And the girl said that like only people from Ontario ask for that, so she knew where I was from. But I got hard gel instead of biogel, and they haven't been my favorite. They feel almost more like delicate and breakable in a way. The gel seems really thick, although biogel can get like that too if it's not done properly. And she really didn't do a good job on these at all. Like, she really rushed them. I had to ask her to reshape them when she was done filing them because it was just literally so bad. Like, I normally wouldn't even say anything, but like this is them fixed and they don't even look good. So you can imagine what they looked like before. I don't know. I've just been really looking forward to getting this taken off and getting my regular biogel put on, and having someone like actually take the time to shape my nails nicely for me. Although I have loved having this color. It's like a lilac and it has a blue shimmer in it, which there's very little chance that you'll be able to see. But I have loved this color. It's been fun having such a fun, bright pop of color on my nails. Okay, so I am going in with the Sephora eyeliner here. It's just a really beautiful, rich, red toned brown. I really like the color. And I was right, it's super similar to that magma color in the Natasha palette. I'm gonna put it on and then immediately grab a little pencil brush and just kind of blend it out and smudge it a bit. These are waterproof pencils, so they're not really made for smudging and manipulating, so I really want to get to it before it hits the air and sets it all. And then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. And then I do want a little bit of a winged out look, but I just don't know how nice of a wing I'm gonna be able to get with this. So I'm just gonna do like a really soft, kind of gentle smoky wing and just not really worry about it too much. Not trying to make it too perfect. Okay, beautiful. And then I'm going to use this to tightline and line my waterline as well. And the red in this is going to make the green in my eyes absolutely pop. Okay, love it. Quick, easy, super simple. I'm gonna quickly throw on some mascara. I was gonna put on lashes, but lashes take time and I don't really feel like it. So honestly, I might skip it. Let's do a few coats of the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes mascara instead. Mascara is on. I'm feeling very glowy, but I'm feeling equally as cakey as I am glowy, which those two things don't usually go together. I think it's just all the layers of makeup that I put on here and then all the like wiping away of the fallout has just left me feeling cakey. So before I do anything else, I'm gonna go in with some setting spray. I'm gonna let this dry completely and then do my brows, and then we can look again at my bronzer. I definitely need more blush because that Charlotte Tilbury one is almost non-existent. I'd say we're about 90% dry on the setting spray. For my brows, I am gonna go in with a brow pencil. They're super messy and overgrown at the moment. I'm getting them done on Tuesday this week, which I'm really excited for. When my brows get so out of control like this, they just really affect how I feel about myself. They really affect my self-confidence, so I'm excited to get them looked after. I find that when they get like this, they look best with a pencil because it just helps add a little bit of structure and definition back into them. Whereas if I just go in with the tinted gel like I normally like to do, it doesn't really give that same effect. And then once I have those filled in, I'm gonna go in with my ABH Brow Freeze. I'm really just determined to use up this whole container. I can't wait until that happens. I love using up my makeup. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, when I I feel like people get sad when they use up a whole makeup product, and I'm literally the exact opposite of that. Like, once I start to get down to the point where I feel like I could finish something, it becomes my mission to use it all up. I do really love this brow gel, and I think it's totally worth it, and that if you're looking one, you should buy it and try it. But I've been using it for over a year. It's lasted that long, and I use it pretty much every single day, and I just kind of feel like I want to try something different. So I'll probably pick up something new after this, but this will definitely have a home in my makeup again in the future for sure. I just feel like I want a little bit more blush, and so I'm gonna use a powder blush. I'm gonna go in with Ecstasy from Charlotte Tilbury. It's this really pretty kind of peachy pink. It's probably my favorite CT blush, or maybe one of two. And I'm gonna use this to add some color back into my face before I suss out if I need any more bronzer. Yes, okay, that's beautiful. That was so necessary. I'm feeling much better about everything now. I wish I could live poll you guys and ask you if you think I need more bronzer or not. It's so hard for me to tell. I can't even tell. Like, in person, I feel like it looks fine, but on the camera, I feel like I need more. A little bit more. I'm gonna go in with one that's a little bit darker. This is also a Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, but this is the Airbrush bronzer in shade number 2. Just a little bit more, just really close to my hairline here. A little bit more here as well. And then down here. I have been obsessed with the Walk of No Shame lip gloss. I had to retrieve it from my purse because it goes everywhere with me. I feel like it looks so good with like full glam makeup looks. It looks so good with no makeup on. I'm gonna line my lips with Soar from MAC and then go in with this gloss. You guys, it's so good. It's just the perfect color. I've been really into glossy lips lately. It's so dry here. It's nice just to have a little bit of extra moisture. And voila. Here we have the finished look. Let me take this down. I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear. So I'm gonna pop in a photo, hopefully, of my final outfit here so that you guys can see the whole look come together. But this is my finished look. This is the finished makeup of the night. What do you guys think? This is just kind of like, I don't have to think about it. Second nature, just like whip it on, get it on as quick as I can, but still feel really good in my glam type glam. Can I title this video that? I think that might be too many words. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me while I get ready for my little B-Day celebrations. Don't forget to leave me some video requests down below if you can think of any beauty videos that you would like to see from me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.